Brian, this has been a long time coming, mate, because I was fortunate to film your fantastic challenge for the Central Area super featherweight title against Mikey Gomez back in October, was it?
The end of October, yeah.
Oh, what a fight.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being in there. I enjoyed watching it back.
I was very tired because it was the last fight, it'd been a big card, and I was a little bit tired as you all came out. By the end of it I wasn't, because it was just, I know you didn't get the result, but it was very close. There was one round in it, 1 point in it I should say, but what a joy to watch, mate. It was just, and you know, it sounds weird because from start to finish it was a brilliant fight. The bit that sticks out in my mind more than anything was the last 30 seconds of the last round, because you both just went hammer and tongue at one another. If there was any doubt in anyone's mind, you both wanted to confirm who won this belt, and it was just an amazing fight, mate.
Yeah, they're the fights grew up watching. When I've been watching like the old classics, the old two warriors getting in the ring and wearing their heart on the sleeve and giving their all for the fans, so I enjoyed it as well. I think
the fans were spoiled that night because it was absolute brilliant fight, and sad because you'd had a previous one about a year earlier where you fought at the lightweight where you stepped in at late notice. Even though it wasn't for the title, we was hoping it was going to be at the time, but it ended up not. But you still said yes. You still said I'll take it. You fought Jimmy first, who just ended up having a great win over Corey Gibbs, the Ultimate Boxer winner.
Yes, Jimmy's doing good. Yeah. All my opponents,
Nick Ball.
Yeah, they're all doing good. So keep up the good work, guys. He's a flying.
Well, it is, and it's testament to how good you are, mate. Because you know you give all these guys a real run for the money, and now they're all flying high. But it must be a little bit frustrating. I know you was down on the night, you was gutted. No matter how well you performed, you still weren't happy. You wanted that belt, you know, and you still aim to be the champion. I believe you will be. What's left? I mean, I've heard that they're talking about, because Mikey Gomez is now fighting for the English title against Levi Giles. Yeah. And is there an opportunity that he could vacate that? And
yeah, so
perhaps you could.
Mikey Gomez, he's still a champion. Yeah. He's still got the belt, but hopefully, words are being said that he'll vacate for me because of the performance I put in, and look for a good fight for me to challenge for the title again. So be more than happy to do that again. So. To challenge for the
third time lucky, even though the first time wasn't for it, but it should have been. Hopefully you pick up that which you still believe is just a stepping stone to where you want to be.
Yeah, definitely. Just I want to be champion. I need to be champion. I can't. I'm not going nowhere until I'm a champion.
Do you know, like you say, the way you fought on that night was wonderful. It was, and there was. You've got to admit, you've not actually, your style is very flexible. Yeah. You know, you can fight so many different ways. You know, I think you chose to go toe to toe with him, but you know, there's points later on in that fight where you made it a little bit easier for yourself because then you use your feet and you box more. You know, there's so many different sides to your boxing styles. Which I think makes you hopefully going to be the champion that you know we believe you can be.
Yeah, I needed to. I didn't stick to the game plan 100% going into the fight. We had the game plan. I didn't stick to it, a little bit too much up from my side. But
was that a good thing to learn then on that night?
Yeah. So
because the disappointment was so hard. I presume those, you know, like you say, you said you had a game plan. And we've seen it so many times that a good game plan can be the difference between winning and losing a fight.
But also I didn't expect Mikey Gomez to turn up the way he did, and credit to him, hats off to him. He come and he was a proper warrior, proper fighter, and I didn't expect him to be like that.
Well, he'll admit himself, he's always been hot and cold. You know, you never know, he's never sure what version of him is going to turn up. But on that night, it was a great version, both of you, because it was just so. In fact, everyone I bumped into for about the next 2 or 3 weeks was just talking about it, mate.
Yeah,
you know,
it was
class.
They still are now, and Mikey Gomez was the perfect dancing partner that night. Yeah. We had a good day.
Is it easier to handle now? You've had time to reflect on it.
Yeah. So even
sorry.
When you touched on it, you've touched on it a few times. You could be in a good tough fight and lose, and it still be good for you. And I always said no to you. I always said no, because you lose, and I don't want to lose. I don't know, no one wants to lose, but after reflecting on it and coming back and wearing my heart on my sleeve and giving everything, I was proud of myself as well. So and everyone else was happy with it. So
if someone wants a good top of the bill for whether it's an English title or a Central Area title, I think your name at featherweight or super featherweight is going to be the first one on the thing, and they're going to be looking for someone that they can fight, whether they've got a lad or they'll be looking for someone for you because of the performances that you've put in there, mate. And that's what I was trying to get over to you, because I know you was really disappointed and almost heartbroken.
I was heartbroken. I imagined and envisioned bringing the kids the belt back, and it was like, in one of the exchanges, he'd think he'd thrown 5 shots, I thrown 5, and I was done. I was like, I've thrown the same amount as him here. And then in my mind it was like, let's go and throw a few more just for the kids. And it was just thrown with, I had nothing in the tank, and it was just on empty, and it was that little bit of a watch your white.
But how many times do young fighters who are at that learning stage get out of the ring and think they could have done more? That's no good, that, is it? No, you know, there's no way that anyone could have thought you or Mikey Gomez could have done more. And that's what I was saying, it's so vivid. I'm re-watching it now in my head, the last 20-30 seconds of that last round. I mean, every round was a good round, but the last 30 seconds it was like, I'm winning this fight, I'm winning it. You both just went hammer and tongue at one another.
We left nothing in there, and we left it all in there. We left nothing come out the ring.
No regrets.
No regrets. After it, I felt fresh. I felt fresh in the next morning. I felt good, and I was like, wow, I've just been in that fight and I feel good. The day after, I still felt good, but then the 3rd day, I hit a brick wall. I think it was still the adrenaline, I think it was still the adrenaline, and but I hit the brick wall, and wow, then I was sore, like.
Well, like I say, hopefully, I know there's been a few offers for you for fights, and you're contemplating what's next, but I presume there will be some good fights, big fights, hopefully on TV. Hopefully you're not fighting on the small hall shows no more, and maybe one of those is like I say, for the title again, because if anyone picks up the game for the title fight, you're the man.
Well, we've had a few offers in, and this one, I'm looking forward to this one if it comes off.
And when would that be?
Maybe 5 weeks, 5 weeks time.
Okay.
So be good for me, be perfect for me. I've been in the gym, just got to get a bit of weight off, and in 5 weeks. If I'm not ready in 5 weeks, I'll never be ready.
Listen, I think you've been a pro long enough, and like you've told me, I think, was it your 4th or your 5th fight when you fought Nick Ball, both unbeaten, both local kids, people don't do that. That doesn't happen.
No.
So I'm hoping it does happen even more. But as I was saying, it doesn't do you any harm, does it?
No, it doesn't. After a boxing Nick Ball, I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken more my first defeat. Because I thought, what do you do? Where'd you go? And then I picked myself back up and I won again. And another defeat, and like, where do I go now? And pick myself back up, and I'm just going to keep picking myself up until I can't. It's not over until you quit. So,
and you're no quitter?
No, we're still there and we're still going. So,
Brian, like I say, always a pleasure to watch you, mate. I don't know what's coming next. Whatever it is, I hope it's big, and I hope there's a title some point in 2023 for you, mate. But all I can say, thank you very much, because last October I was smiling for days every time I thought about that fight.
It's right.
Clacker.
Belter.
Brian, you take care, mate.
Nice.
Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.